As the conflict in Ukraine develops, more and more stories of the challenges faced by foreign mercenaries who came to fight for Ukraine are emerging, many tarnishing the image of the Ukrainian Army, an organization that is still being promoted worldwide.
Very few units are willing to push the lines forward again. Most are burned out or wiped out, scared or tired.
The foreigners were being used as meat shields in the beginning. I suppose it's not the story people want to hear, but the gap between how the war is shown in the media and the reality of the place is kind of ridiculous. The lack of training and organization. I was working in a hospital for a while, which was frustrating, because outside of shrapnel injuries, most of the injuries were related to friendly fire.
After the conflict in Ukraine broke out on February 24th, Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky created the International Legion for the Defense of Ukraine and called for foreign volunteers to join the Ukrainian army. Kiev officials claim that since the start of the war, some 20,000 soldiers have joined the fight against Russia. We spoke with Adrian Bouquet, a humanitarian volunteer in Ukraine who has seen up front the challenges soldiers face.
Alors, je vous le confirme, et non seulement je l'ai vu.
I can confirm, moreover, that from what I saw, no one cared for the soldiers who arrived in Ukraine. The volunteers, not just foreign, but also the Ukrainians. When I arrived, 2 out of 3 soldiers did not have bulletproof vests, and every 3rd Ukrainian soldier had a hunting rifle in his hands. They did not have personal uniforms or first aid kits. This is the minimum any fighter should have. And not only did they not have them, they had no idea that they should have them. When I was in Ukraine, the military demanded our medicines and medical equipment. We came to Ukraine to provide assistance and distribute medicine to civilians, but many of our medicines were stolen by the military and Azov fighters. I talked with humanitarian volunteers and volunteers who came to fight against Russia. Some were initially against the Russians, happy to fight for Ukraine in order to kill Russians, and some, such as a friend of mine, thought that the invasion was really happening, that the Russians were killing civilians. But when they arrived, realized this was absolutely not true, and he decided to go home.